We haven't had 2 streams in 1 week since, like, January. But what's up? How's it going? How's it hanging? Not much. Not much. Good. Good. Woo! So, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, you know, just as per usual. But... Alright, so... It's Ludum Dare Day 2. Which, for some people, that means it's ending in, like... a number of hours. But for me, since I do the jam rather than the compo, I still have 1 full day left to finish this off, but it ends like 2 hours after I normally get up. So I either have to like stay up hella late, which is what I'll probably be doing to finish it up before going to bed, or get up early to finish it up and then upload it, which either way there probably won't be a Sunday stream. Because, like, by the time I'd be up and about and whatever, it'll have ended. Like, unless I decide to do, like, normal stream stuff for Sunday. But probably not. I'll be honest, once Ludum Dare ends, I am going to pass the fuck out. And just kind of probably die for a couple days. I'm exhausted. But, for today... we're gonna go. Today we've got Monster. I got like 2 fucking cans of Monster ready to fucking go for tonight to finish this off. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna try to finish it off, and yeah. That said, I will probably be turning my avatar off once we switch over to like actual work stuff, because there's a lot of work to do, there's gonna be a lot of jumping between programs, and I'd rather my computer not absolutely shit itself and start lagging out, because I do not have time for it to lag out right now. So, y'all get a PNG tuber for today. But yeah, so I finished... So off screen, alright, so the first stream, right on, since you weren't here yesterday for most of it, I was having a hell of a time trying to get my fucking, my script editor to capture on OBS. Well, on Streamlabs, technically. When do we have time for the lag? I mean, my normal streams, I don't, you know, I don't normally switch between a bunch of programs, so it's not usually a problem, but today, hi! But yeah, so I was having a hell of a time trying to get my, script editor to capture yesterday, and so after the stream, it just fucking worked. For some reason, I didn't really do anything differently. I closed Streamlabs and I opened an OBS, and I'm like, okay, I'll test it in OBS to see if OBS, like, you know, just base OBS will, capture it, and it did. And so I'm like, but why? So I opened Streamlabs back up, and I did the exact same thing that I did on stream yesterday, and it just fucking worked. So, I don't know, but I got it to work, so you guys can actually see my script editor so that you can see what I'm doing while I work on the coding and whatnot, which will be interesting because I've never tried to implement, like, music and sound effects in Ren'Py before. I normally work in RPGMaker. I know how to do that in RPGMaker. I have absolutely no idea how to do that in Ren'Py. So, that's going to be probably a lot of me looking at documentation to figure out how to do it. But I finished writing the script, so we could just pop that right into it, and then, you know, put all the images and sound effects and choices and, you know, the little bits of coding and whatnot in. And then we just have to finish up the rest of the backgrounds, and do the monsters, and do the coding for the monsters. That's probably gonna be the most of the coding, is, like, the sound effects, making sure those are right, and putting the monster sprites in. I did not get my ice cream, now that you mention it. But anyways, so yeah. I think the first thing we'll do is pop the rest of the script in Atom, Adjust the paragraph sizes because they were like way off screen yesterday. And then like add like little the where the scenes go, where the monsters are popping up, just kind of note where I want everything to go for now. And then we'll work on actually putting things in. Hello, howdy, how's it going? So yeah. Man, my back hurts. I'm old. My back hurts. I sound like an old person. But yeah, so I'm just gonna have my avatar on for now, and I'm gonna turn it off once we switch over to actual work. Because I need my computer to be working at optimal levels to make sure, you know, I get this done in time. So, PNG tuber kitten today. So, but I just kind of wanted to sit and chat for a second. Just, you know, kind of get the stream started and whatnot. So I have my avatar on for now so we can just chat and kind of let people in, you know, whatever. Especially since these aren't... Oof. These aren't my usual scheduled streams, so I want to make sure, you know, people know that it's happening right now. So... Also, to wait till the monster hits me. Would have preferred the Nos, but Nos was out, so monster it is. I also have M&Ms. Hype, 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 hype! It's hype day. Crunch time! Ludum Dare! Let's go! Which flavor Nos is the best? It's original, duh. Actually, like, okay, so, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know how many of you drink energy drinks, just, like, in general, but Nos used to come in this cool-ass fucking, like, blue bottle with an orange twisty top that kind of looked like a gear. It was like a three-pronged gear. And I used to love the shit out of that. Yeah, the energy drink. And, like, so, Nos... It's okay, you're allowed to be wrong, PT. But yeah, no, I fucking love the old Nos bottles, and I don't know why they got rid of them. In the same vein, my absolute favorite... Okay, so Nos is, like, top tier, my favorite energy drink in existence. But my second favorite throughout, like, high school was Playboy. I don't know if you guys know this, but Playboy used to have energy drinks. Like, legit, like, trademark Playboy energy drinks. And I love the shit out of that. I used to drink those, like, every weekend, because they were a little bit cheaper than Nos. And so I get, like, Playboy energy drinks, and a bag of Funyuns, and sometimes, fucking, like, donut holes, and that would just, like, be everything that I eat in a weekend. Back in, like, high school. I was fucking wired on weekends in high school. I, like, never fucking slept. Slept? Slept. I never slept. Ugh, I hate the Go Girl energy ones. Like, I used to... There was a while there where I'm like, okay, there are like 30,000 million energy drink brands. I gotta try them all to actually decide which one's the best, because there could be like a brand out there that I've never tried before that's like even better than Nos. No. Hello! Hello from Australia! Well, you Australia, me not. Glad you're here! We're just kind of sitting and chatting for a second, and then I'm gonna pop over, and I'm actually gonna turn my avatar off when we actually get started, because I need my computer to work optimally. But we're gonna try and finish this game up this stream, because I have to. If I don't finish it this stream, I'll at least finish it after the stream. Never. Bleh. You and your hot Coke. But yeah, no, so like, I was determined for like a good couple years there to try as many different energy drinks as I could to try and like determine which one was actually the best. And I got through like maybe 4 or 5 different brands before I finally just gave it up. Yeah, no, NOS is still top tier best energy drink. Monster is pretty close up there with it. Playboy was the best while it lasted. Well, not the best. NOS is still, like, top tier. But second best while it lasted. Venom sucks. Spider sucks. Which makes me sad, because, like, it's an energy drink called Spider. Of course I'd want that. But it actually tastes like shit. So, fuck that one. Go Girl kind of sucks. What other types of brands did I try? I tried a bunch of, like, little weird off-brand type of things, but ultimately, the final consensus for me was NOS, Monster, and Playboy. And now Playboy is dead, so it's just NOS and Monster. Oh yeah, Rockstar! That was the other one! Rockstar... No, it wasn't good either. I don't like Rockstar. Yeah, so, no, like, it's just default, like, call me a basic bitch of energy drinks, but I like NOS and Monster best. And conveniently, okay, I will give you that. Rockstar Java is actually really good. But so is Monster Java. So, I'd rather the Monster. Hobos like Rockstar Coke. But yeah, no, but fucking... Yeah, so conveniently, the store nearest to me, the energy store nearest to me, because, you know, that's a thing. Yeah, Monster. Monster, like, whoever fucking came up with putting Monster and fucking coffee together was just like... well, there's your confirmation. But yeah, no, the, store nearest to me, or one of the stores near me, had a buy 2 get 1 free of Monsters, so I got 3 cans of Monsters for this fucking weekend. And I already drank 1, so we're on can 2 right now. We'll be on can 3 later, at some point. Boo! Coke energy. Alright. Hot Coke and soda cola. Woo! Monster! Yeah! Hi! Welcome to a stream! We're probably gonna start here soon, which, for those of you who are just popping in, I'm gonna be turning my avatar off while we're working, because it kind of takes a lot of CPU, and I don't want to light my laptop on fire, so we're gonna be working without an avatar. But I did finally figure out my problem with... Well, okay, I technically didn't figure out my problem with OBS not wanting to capture Adam. It just kind of decided to start working, so whatever, I guess, but it works. So we're gonna work on getting the finished script into my script editor, adjusting the paragraph sizes, and then we'll probably switch over to drawing so I can finish up the backgrounds, and we'll start doing monster designs and implementing them. And if we get all that finished, we'll work on sound effects and music, and like the UI and whatnot. But that's gonna be like bottom of the list. Which I did actually make a to-do list for this, so I have one to work down. So that's good. Woo! Alright, y'all ready for this? I'm not ready for this. I'm stalling! Because I love Ludum Dare, but it kills me, man. Especially working alone. Working alone on Ludum Dare. Next year I'm working with someone, so there'll be a little bit lighter load on me. But, man, working alone on Ludum Dare is brutal. Okay. Alright. 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 We got work to do. Let's get to it. Let's hop to it! Woo! And we're gonna go ahead and turn this off. Pew! I'm gonna put that back. Also, I added the sub goal, because I could. In before it doesn't fucking work. But let's get Adam started up, and I can show you guys what we're working on. And then I'll get that open. I need this to be like this. And then like that. Might need to adjust a thing. Doop, 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 doop. Scripts. Okay, good. Yes. No, I want that open. I need that open. Okay. There we go. I guess I don't need that open. Okay. It feels so weird to be like recording or streaming without my actual avatar, because like I haven't since I started. And so, like, I just feel like I'm missing something without my fucking avatar, but, like, you know? Let's see. Just that. Boop, 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 boop. So while I'm getting this set up, because I need to adjust some, like, croppings and whatnot, did you guys know, because this is something that I just learned today, did you know that fucking, Helen Keller outlived Anne Frank? Because I fucking didn't. Like, I thought they were in wildly different, like, time spans. Okay, now why aren't you showing up all of a sudden? Why are you being a bitch now? I think... Yeah, I'm trying to get a thing... I'm trying to adjust all of my, like, windows to actually show, like, so I can have everything up. Because working on a, oh, I know what. Working on a, boop-a-doo, what do you call it? What do you call it? Working on a laptop with one screen makes things kind of difficult when you're doing, like, a bajillion different things, you know? And because you gotta, like, find a layout so that you could see all of it. Oh, nice! What are you working on? What kind of, engine and whatnot do you work on? There we go. Boop. Boop. Wonder if I could get these both to show up on screen. I don't know how that looks for you guys, because it's, like, super duper small for me. I'm gonna actually put this underneath. Ooh, Unity, yeah. I have Unity, and and like, cause like I have to use it for my avatars and whatnot. Especially, I recently started getting into like VR chat, and so you need to hopefully you guys can actually like read that. I don't know if you can, especially people on mobile. Yeah, I'm working in RenP. Normally I make things in RPGMaker, so this is actually my first year not doing that. I'm gonna move that up a little bit like that. But yeah, but this year with the theme and what I kind of wanted to do and the story that I was going for, I decided to do it. I figured a more text-based game is gonna work better for it. So I'm making a visual novel. So get that up, and then we'll get chat up so I can see you guys. Don't do that. Gotta find a place that doesn't block everything. Yeah, honestly, me too. At least for RenP. I have started like 5 different projects in RenP because I'm like, I like visual novels. I'm a writer. I do art. You know, it makes sense. See, writing is like what I do best. Writing is my biggest strong point. But I also do art, and I do a little bit of coding here and there. Not a whole lot, but I know, you know, basics. I know how to figure things out when I need them. So I'm like, all of these things put together says video game. And obviously the best kind of video game for that would be something text-based with, you know, minimal, you know, with some imagery, but mostly text. And so I'm like, either a text-based game, so I have Twine, or a visual novel. And so I have both RenP and Twine, and I was actually deliberating between whether I wanted to do those two, kind of going back and forth on it. But I ultimately decided with RenP, just because Twine doesn't have like a mass text editor. You have to do every individual frame in its own box, and that would be an absolute time killer. And so I ultimately decided to go with RenP, but I've never finished any of like the 5 RenP projects that I have started since downloading this program. And so this is like gonna be new grounds. Whole lot of new grounds going on here. But I have finished a few RPGMaker games. I've done Ludum Dare twice now. The year before, last year and the year before. And I did RPGMaker games for both of those, and I did finish those, at least to a playable degree. Like, I didn't manage to implement all of the stuff that I was planning to, but it is a finished game. So I'm actually more versed in RPGMaker than I am RenP. So, yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, the UI, I love Twine. It's very straightforward for just jumping in and getting things made, which I like a lot, and that's kind of the biggest reasons I like RPGMaker, is because you just jump in and get started. There's no this, that, those, and these about it. Like, you can do this, that, those, and these if you so choose, but it is not necessary. You could just get in and get a story told, which, as a writer, that's what I like. But Twine's UI, it can be such a pain in the ass to deal with. It's just like, bleh, you know? So, okay. So going over the checklist that we have the summary of the story, which, you know, you have a character who gets thrown overboard during a storm, finds themselves at a cave, and that's basically the only way they have to go, is further into the cave to try and find something else on the other side. And so in a list of I put together a list of the images, like the backgrounds and whatnot that we're gonna need, and yesterday on stream, we did the starting ocean, we did the cave entrance, we did the fog cave. So today we're gonna try and finish up the underwater caverns, the boiling lava scene, the exit, and the upside down world. And if we have time, the home screen. This stuff I'll probably, the icons and UI, text boxes and whatnot, I'll probably do off stream, because it depends on how much time we have at that point. And then we've got the monster sprites. So instead of like full-on characters, I'm gonna do the monsters as kind of characters, which I should probably define those actually. And so we've got fog monsters, underwater monsters, lava monsters, and the final boss, which that's sounds I will leave until basically everything else is done. Then I'll worry about sound. So those will probably be an off-stream thing. These are just the things that have downloaded so far. Haven't implemented yet, but they're downloaded, and I just have to figure out how to put them in. And then I have a list of all of the coding that needs to be done. And then the script. I haven't done the deaths just yet, but those are not a high priority. And please ignore that misspelling. Nobody sees that. I know how to spell tunnel. Alright, so for now, what we need to do is these paragraphs are way too fucking big. So we need to make them a bit smaller. Probably put each thing on its own thing. Actually, I'm gonna see if this will fit. And then we'll put this on its own. Oops. Thing. Boop, boop, boom. See, I'm not entirely sure how much I can fit on one thing. Oof. I know that I tend to kind of have to stream at lower resolutions just because I have absolutely shit internet. But it should be higher than 420. Begin the fonts. Let's see. Let me see what I can do. Well, I have an idea. Instead of trying to fit them both on here, we'll just have Adam open, and we'll just make it bigger. Nah, you're good. I'm not quite into the thick of it just yet, so. I'll just... I'll adjust the filters so that it, crops a little bit more. And then we will... Is it nerdy? I just kind of picked the one that was suggested, essentially. I actually used a different one before this. I can't remember which one it was. But I was actually using a different script editor before. Here, we could do that. And then I can adjust this. Nope, not that. Okay, well. Nope, that's too big. There we go. True, it's not Notepad. That's kind of the nice thing about RenP, is it kind of downloads a proper script editor for you to work in, so that's very convenient and nice. Boop. There we go. That should be a little bit more visible. But yeah, I was actually working in a different one before this. I don't remember what it was, because it was like 10,000 years ago, but... So for now, I'm just going to be... I'll kind of try and keep the paragraph that I'm working on up towards the top so you guys can see it. Yeah, I kind of wish I could, stream at higher resolutions, but I've got real shitty internet. So if I want to stream it all, it kind of has to be a bit lower. There we go. Boop-a-doo. I'm actually going to test to make sure that those fit in, that's the button we want. Make sure they fit in, the screen. So, launch the project real quick. Boop, boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. A little bit low, so I'd say about 4 lines is probably... Yeah, 4 lines is what we want to be at. Okay, cool. Boop, boop. So this one... we're gonna... break up. Oh no, they're breaking up! Ah, the dramas! Alright, so anything over 4 lines will break up. So this one... a little annoying that I have to adjust the fucking spacing thing like this, but whatever, I guess. Okay, and then... right, I need a separate... Yeah, how many years was that ago? Like 10,000 years or something? New file. We need deaths.rpy. Not RPG. Oops. s.rpy. There we go. I think. Oh. We're not actually gonna have the captain as his own thing, so instead we're going to frog monsters. Barely over a decade and a half ago. Now got UN is underwater monster. I didn't add any lava monsters. We don't actually need that. And FB is the final boss. Even though he's not really a final boss, but we won't worry about that. I'm actually going to remove this from the sprite list, because that's not actually going to be a thing. I took that out. Okay. Label. I think this was weight death? Yeah, weight death. That's all that's gonna be for now. Back to the script. Okay, so this one definitely needs to be broken down. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. That's super annoying. Now we're gonna cut this one off here. Okay. Then this one needs to be broken down. This one. Boop-a-doo. This one needs to be broken down. This is the one problem with writing something in a separate program, is like the fucking, let's see, will this fit? No. So that's gotta be a separate line. There we go. Okay, there's that, there's that. This one also needs to be broken down. I think I'm actually going to cut this one off here. Go back to this. Feedback loop? Ah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, technically with Ren'Py, you can have the game open, like, in another window, and then just kind of refresh it and see the changes right there, but that's yet another window to have open, so I just kind of don't. Right now, I'm just kind of adjusting the paragraph sizes, because they were too big for, like, a single, you know, screen. The only reason I have to do this is because I typed it out in another program and then just copy-pasted it over. So now I just kind of have to fix it. Oops. Alright. This is where we finished up yesterday. So now we scroll back down to where we were, and I can start, I guess, typing it out in this. Where is that? Doodly doo 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 doo. Oh, there it is. Alright. I wonder if this would be easier to continue copy pasting it. Oops. I feel like this might be easier to just continue copy pasting it over and then adjusting it. This is a lot of writing. At least maybe section by section. I think I'll do it section by section. That makes sense to me. There we go. Why are you not tabbed? this section. Man, it's a good thing I didn't make this thing as long as I was originally planning. That would have been even more typing. Let's see. Make it 3 times as long. No! Yeah, you should probably go to sleep. Sleep is important. This one's too long. No, there's not a power carving minigame. In fact, for the most part, it's going to be very straightforward story. Like, I plan to add more, like, what's it? Choices later on, but for the most part, for right now, it's just gonna be straightforward storytelling. There's no cave trucks. Actually, I saw a lot of people were actually doing, platformers for this theme. Like, cave digging, whole lot of digging themes. Whole lot of platformers. So, that'll be interesting to see. Especially since I'm terrible at platformers. So the thing with, Ludum Dare is once it's over, and all the games are in, the way to get, like... No, not keep digging for trucks. But the way to get, like, your game voted on, essentially, is to vote on others, which I think is a cool way to do it. Kind of ensures that there's activity. A lot of underwater, yeah. Dude, underwater in specific, very specific games freaks me the living hell out. Like, for the most part, I fucking hate being underwater in video games. But there are, like, 1 or 2 games where I can tolerate it. But not a lot. Ludum Dare profile? It's the same one as my YouTube channel, so I'll drop you a link. One sec. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Everything's all under the same name for me. Kitten Fuzz Art. Twitter, it's just Fuzz Art, because, like, Twitter fucked up when I was making my account. But, for the most part, everything that I make is under the same name. Ludum Dare, Twitch, or not Twitch, I don't have a Twitch. YouTube, Twitter, my itch page, all under the same name. Yeah, honestly, like, I actually rebranded all of my everythings just a couple years ago. Because I had the exact same problem. Like, I've been uploading content online for the better part of, like, 15 years now, but I've never really been able to build a following. And I figured a good reason for that is that I posted everything under different names. And so I'm like, I need to get some kind of consistency going on here. And so I went with this one. Because it was just kind of my art handle. So I ended up actually rebranding like a ton of websites that I posted to because they were all under different names. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, this one's section's nice and short compared to the rest. Oh, I didn't realize I'd made that so short. So you gotta brand on your flesh for this. What? We're almost done with typing it all in. Woo! Probably asleep. As she usually is at this time. Yeah. I mean, for this time zone, I'm also probably asleep. Like, for this time zone, it's relatively late, but fortunately, this is the only time I can stream, so. Plus, this is the time of day that I'm awake, so. This one is the... time is ice cream time? Always, duh. It's always ice cream time. I'm gonna make that one shorter. Well, thank you for dropping by, and I will also look forward to playing your game once it's finished. I'll drop you a follow back on Ludum Dare once, you know, probably once I take a bit of a break. But good luck to you two as well, and sleep well, and rest well, and good night. No, we're gonna need breaks. There we go. That was weird. Gosh darn it. And then we add return. Yay! Happy Ludum Dares! Woo! Alright, we have that all put in and ready to go. Oof. Alright. And we have done that. Boop. Okay. So we did this. So I think the next thing to do is to work on more of the backgrounds. That's gonna kind of be the big thing next. Oops, I didn't realize I was like over the thing. But we're gonna close that. And I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna go back up. Just pop that over there. Okay. That. And I'm actually gonna adjust something real quick. And then we'll jump over to the art stuff. Oops, I want this. And we'll start drawing more backgrounds. Alright. That, and we'll hop over here. Turn that on. And then I gotta plug my tablet in, because unfortunately I can't have my tablet and my mouse plugged in at the same time, which is fun. At least not while I also have my mic plugged in. Like, when I don't have my mic plugged in, then I can, but I only has so many USB ports. And unfortunately, the way my internet is set up, I also need an USB port for my internet. Because yay. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. In the meantime, I don't know. I don't know what else in the meantime. Honestly, depending on how much more, or I guess regardless of how much more we manage to finish on this game, I am legitimately just happy to finish the script, because that, in my previous attempts to make a visual novel of any description, the script, the writing bit, despite writing being like my strong point, has always been the part that messes me up the most. Like, it's the part that I just kind of draw a blank on. And I kind of talked about this yesterday in the stream a little bit, and it's just, writing in second person is so super weird and so super awkward and kind of difficult to get right. Move this over here. Alright, so the next thing on our list to do is the underwater caverns. And I'm 100% going. Fair enough, I guess. do 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 do. Caverns. Let's see. We need something kind of spooky. Something very dark and imposing. Ooh. I like that. That barely looks underwater. I think one of the first pictures I saw is probably the best one. Oh, here we go. Scary underwater caves. That's what we want. Oh my god, these are actually terrifying. Like, I know you guys can't see this because I'm looking this up on my phone, just to kind of look at references for underwater caves. But man, these are some of these are legitimately fucking terrifying, and I'm like secondhand fear just thinking about like being in them. Ugh. Do not like at all. I think I found one I like. Alright. So here we go. Also, it's freezing. I don't know about for you guys, but for me, it is absolutely fucking freezing. Okay. So we're gonna go some caverns. Some doodly bits like that. And it's gonna go like this. And then we're gonna have an even darker and closer one kind of there. And an even darker, closer one like that. And then there's gonna be some stabby bits. And some more stabby bits. And then some like top stabby bits. And then like there's like a second row of stuff. And there's gonna be some stabby bits up there. And then there's like another one back here. More stabby bits that are even further away. And then like some more stuff here. And then that's gonna have like a whoosh and blah and blah. And then like everything around the edges is gonna be super dark. Cool. So the ones around the edges, I mean, a super dark blue. I'm just kind of gonna work our way back. So like this. And then this. Man, thinking about actually being underwater, like, just completely in a cave system, like an underwater cave. Like, overwater caves are fucking terrifying enough as is. So, like, the idea of being in an underwater cave is fucking terrifying. No, thank you. And these are gonna be a little bit more, blurred, I guess. Less sharp edges. Because it's all underwater and it's spooky. You know, since we're on the topic of spooky, scary things, what are some of your guys' like, absolute fucking worst fears? Like, logical or otherwise. What is your absolute worst fear? Like, the thing that just sends shivers down your spine just thinking about. Because for me, I think it's... what is it for me? Actually, now that you mention it, now that I'm thinking about it, like, I have a great many fears, but I don't know which one I would consider the worst, if I'm being wholly honest. Like, clowns are terrifying, but, like, not in the Pennywise kind of scary killer clown kind of way. I mean, like, Ronald fucking McDonald kind of way. But I don't know if I would say that clowns are my worst fears. I don't know, I like spooky ghosts. The Ring and the Grudge, bikes. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. The Ring and the Grudge and, like, the Japanese One Missed Call are some of my favorite movies because they still actually scare the shit out of me. Let me think. What else? I'm not actually 100% sure what my worst fear is. Maybe underwater? It might honestly be underwater. Like, Maybe I should try to play Subnautica at some point so you guys could see just how much of a giant kind of bitch baby I am with underwater. I mean, evil talking fucking vegetables are pretty goddamn terrifying now, too. I'm definitely scared of those now where I wasn't before. Yeah, honestly, I'd have to say it's probably, like, cave systems. Like, I am super mega claustrophobic. Like, I'm so claustrophobic, I can't fucking wear shirts that touch my neck because they freak me the fuck out. So I hate, like, t-shirts. Because they're always so goddamn tight around the neck. So, like, a super claustrophobic, closed-up place like a fucking cave would probably honestly fuck me up. Like, you can't tell me that this does not, like, scare the shit out of you to think about to be in. I would not believe you. I don't, for the life of me, understand people that, like, go diving and actually like it. Like, what? How? How? That would scare the bejesus out of me. Like, I would never be able to go past, like, the base surface. I would freak out. Okay, now we have to figure out how to actually make this look like it's underwater. Maybe blurring it a bit? Yeah, that's pretty goddamn terrifying. I actually kind of want to make this a little bit darker. Not like that. That legitimately gives me heebie-jeebies. Holy crap. I might actually get a little bit more... do not like that. Holy crap. Actually need to get darker around the edges. Kinda. Yeah. Yep. That's goddamn terrifying. Mm-hmm. Oh. That would scare the living bejesus out of me. Love caves and deep water. Man, I would take a bike over a cave any day. Alright, let's see. Underwater cave, check. Alright, this one's gonna be a little bit trickier, I think. Less vague shapes. But we'll see what I can come up with. Let's see. Ooh. 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 Actually, this is almost exactly what I was looking for. Ow. Oh. Ow. 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 Oh, my legs. I gotta shift. Okay. Ow. My feet are freezing. Actually, how long have we been streaming? It's only been like an hour and 45 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, let's see. Alright. So for this one, it's gonna be kind of like this. And then these walls are just kind of gonna go up. Basically be pure darkness. Well, then I guess we'll add like dips in there, kind of like this. So it goes like that, up like that. We're gonna add some more spiky rock bits, because that's just kind of a theme. These are gonna be a little bit rounder. I'm actually gonna move this up a bit. Yeah, I like that. And then we're actually gonna move this one further down here like this. Then we're gonna have a big old like chunk of land right here. And there's gonna be kind of a little bit of a ledge like this. Not very big one. This. Actually gonna be super thin. Go down like that. And then everything down here is gonna be bleh. Yeah, bleh. Okay. Arr. Those are just gonna be a bunch of little bits of outcropping. More rocks. Bum, bum, bum. This one goes back here. Boy, oh boy, it is indeed cold. Yep, that sounds like a good plan. Let's see. Not actually 100% sure how to do this. Might as well make this orange. There we go. Maybe a little bit redder, actually. Yeah, like that. Maybe a little bit brighter? Yeah. And then I guess just kind of add... I guess I'll add some, like, darker colors up top and kind of get some shading in. And around, like, the edges. Waiting for your green stuff to dry. Yep. Yep. Lava bits. Let's see. I guess the top of this would probably be darker as well. Just get kind of doodly bits going down. Question. I ain't tagging in no weird stuff. It's all just like game development and shit. Maybe you're the one watching weird shit, not me. Or not my tags. I don't know. Leave me alone. A little bit darker. These are definitely not colors I normally work with. Get a little bit of ledge here. A little bit darker in this section. Yeah. I think that specifically means that exact thing. My feetsies, this is so cold. My feetsies are so cold. I'm actually gonna use this. Do this. Maybe some like super bright reds. I don't know how well this is even coming across, but whatever. Oh, we're too waifu. Sure. I doubt that, but sure. some of these edges out. I'm all animated. I mean, I guess that is part of being a VTuber, mostly. I guess there are plenty of YouTubers that aren't anime-y. The watery, paintery texture. It's alright. It could be better. I guess I'll do, like, around the edges like this. It's just kind of more clear that that is an edge. And then we're gonna go in. And basically kind of do the same as the rocks. And that we're just kind of gonna make shapes. Lots and lots of shapes. Which is gonna take 10,000 years. Yes, dog. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Get in shape. Yeah. See, this is why I don't like doing backgrounds. There's too many, like, tiny little detail type of stuff that I just kind of hate doing. Because I'm lazy. Okay. Then we'll go in with, like, I guess this darker color. Guess I don't really even need to, like, fully fill all of them in. Just kind of a few at the front are filled fully in. Also, ew, why would you... I can't even say why would you ruin a Reese's like that, because frankly, I don't even like Reese's. So literally everything about that sentence is disgusting to me. Brussels sprouts of big... Do a few of these towards the back, kind of like... kind of in a little bit of a line, I guess? This is like so far out of my wheelhouse. And like maybe just a few smaller ones back here. Okay. And then yeah, I guess I'll do like lighter, start getting lighter colors. Oof. Eh, no. This one? No. I guess that one works. And I guess we'll just kind of go in between each section and just kind of whoosh it up, I guess. I have, like, literally never done any kind of art like this before, so this is all very experimental. And I have no idea if it'll look good or not, but... we'll see, I guess. Yes, dog. You're very grumbly. We know. You grumble like an old man. Let me try blurring it a bit. Yeah, it looks alright, I guess. Might actually darken it a bit. And we'll do one final, like... and a yellow glowy bit. Ugh, dog. Good? You think what? You want to try that one again? These geeks. Whatever. I'm calling it done. Probably not great, but you know what? Fuck, it's cold. Alright, so the next picture... Actually, we've been streaming for about 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna take a quick, like, 15-20 minute break, go do some stretching, get some water, all that good fun stuff, so when we come back, we'll finish up the last 2 pictures that we've got, which is the, like, end of the tunnel and the ending screen, and then we can put those into the game and see where we're at, so... Quick 15-20 minute break, and then we'll be back, alright? What's up, all my cool cats and kittens? Alright, back into this then. I'm actually gonna switch the song. I want something a little more bouncy. Oh, or it's gonna change on its own. That's cool too. Yeah, I guess this is good. Alright. So... this one should be fairly easy, I think, because it's literally just a giant hole in the ground. And we're just gonna kinda... make it do that. And since it's all basically one color, I'm just gonna kind of do that. And then just kind of do this. For each layer. In other news, a thing I learned just now on break because I went to go find some extra layers because it is fucking freezing, is that slippers can apparently fold up inside of themselves. Like the sole of the slipper can apparently just kind of fold up on itself. I was not aware of this until just now, when I went to go put my slipper on after putting it in the laundry. And, like, the entire bottom is just folded in on itself. And I can't get it out. So I don't know what to do about that. I feel like I should be going the other way. Like, getting darker as it goes down rather than... Slippers are weird, but they're warm and I'm freezing, so... I have no idea if this is actually gonna translate into what I want it to, but we'll see, I guess. But basically, it's just this giant hole in the ground. said, I don't know what to do with the outside of the hole here. Cracks and stuff. Yeah. No, looks kind of garbo. Maybe if I do it the other way, and just kind of have it like this, then have the back of the cavern kind of like this. And then just kind of do something like this around the edges. Oops. And just kind of fill it in, I guess. And then I'll go back and do, like, darker colors at the top. I guess. Maybe some tone scraping will make this look a little bit better. Enough. And then in the center of the floor we have a big old pit. Essentially, it's just gonna get darker and darker and darker the further down. Oops. I'm back, I think. Looks like it. Cool. think the final image is literally just gonna be like a beach, essentially. Like, so you're gonna have like your big, deep blue ocean. Oops. It's gonna be like waves and whatnot and yada yada blah blah. Like, get lighter further out that way you go, I guess, because that's how things work. And then you're gonna have your sandy beaches. There's one big old sandy beach. Oops. A big old sandy beach. Some whiter spots. And then blur it a bit. And then just one more layer of water coming up over. with some of this for seafoam. And some fucking, like, clouds or whatever. I don't care. There. Alright. And now with that, I'm gonna go ahead and add them to the game. And our basic backgrounds will be done. Boop-a-doo-boo. Okay, script. So underwater tavern. Boiling lava. And the end scene. Oops. Alright. So I guess we'll see how this runs now. Whatevs. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, I'm gonna switch this, and then switch to that, maybe? Yes, no, maybe so? Yes, no, maybe so. You wanna fucking do the thing? Hey, Elton! What's up? I am attempting to get the game on screen. But it is fighting me. Maybe if I switch to this. Okay. Maybe that. There we go. Kind of. Weird, but whatever, I guess. Technology really does hate me. Like, you're not fucking wrong. Alright. That's... But... I think... this should... work? We'll see. Boop. There we go. Alright. Let's play this game. Fucking move chat so I can see. So I don't have a main menu just yet. That's gonna be next on my list. But we have all the background images, and we have a script. So we have the important parts. Oh, I should... I might take that player bit out. Bop, 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 bop. Scene 2. Okay, so the death screen works. Okay. That's a little... That, I might need to fix that. Note to self. Fix that. And that. Okay, so there are 2 sections, 3 sections in the fog section that need to be fixed. 4. Jesus Christ. 5. And the underwater cavern doesn't work. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go fix that real quick. Turn that off. I'm gonna go fix this script real quick, and then I'll pull the game back up. But, how are things going on your end, Elton? Let's see if we want... Cape Fog. I don't know where those sections are. But where did that? Oh, I'm just stupid and can't spell. Character redesigned and animation progress. Nice. I'm glad. I need to go change this in the actual files because I'm stupid and misspelled underwater. Somehow. There. Okay, that should be good now. What? Okay. Huh? No, not that one. There you go. That one. Woo! Alright, let's try this again. Womp. Womp, 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 womp. Womp, womp, womp. Head inside. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick note of which passages are too long. So it's in your trunk. Okay. Other design. Another piece. Another piece. Fog is lighting up. Breath. There we go. That one's working now. Spooky underwater fucking caverns. Wham! There we go. It is fancy. Ba ba ba. You're outside. Wata! Woo! Yay! It works. Bah. Oh, man. Alright. I'm gonna go mark all that off on the things. That's done. That's done. Ugh. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done, and that's done. Alright. Yeah. Inside still. Alright, so I guess I could show you guys what's left to do. Let me do the clicky clicks. Boop. Whoop. I know you can't see this, but just ignore that. Ignore how giant that is. So we have all of the basic, like, gameplay backgrounds done. So as far as images, like, background images are left to go, I only have the home screen, the game icon, and the UI for, like, text boxes left to do. I haven't done any of the monster sprites yet, so that's probably next on my list after probably the home screen. I still have to implement basically all of the sound. I haven't done any sound yet. Like, I've downloaded sounds, but I haven't actually, like, put them in the game yet. So that's the next thing to do. And then I'm probably not gonna worry about a gallery right now. Like, it's honestly kind of irrelevant. Especially since all of the pictures are stand-ins right now anyways. And then, like, the UI adjustments, sound effects, music, coding in the monsters, and the script is all done. So, progress! Woo! We're getting somewhere. There's still a bit of work left to do. I think the biggest thing that I need to figure out right now, before I can do the home screen or the, like, icon or anything like that, is actually figuring out a name for this fucking game. Because I don't have a name for this yet. Like, I feel like just naming it after the theme is a little too basic, bitch. I considered the depths, but I'm not sure if I like that one still. I kind of want something that's a little more... Like, it's supposed to be kind of a mental adventure, or, you know, something that borders on the line of reality. And so I kind of want a title that not explains, but, you know, incorporates that. But I haven't been able to come up with anything just yet. So let me know if you guys have some good ideas. Because right now, literally all I have is, like, the death. And that's dumb. So. Let's see. The Descent is already a movie. I got, like, nothing, man. That said, I'm honestly kind of considering ending this stream here. Just because a lot of the work that I have left to do is just kind of technical, boring, just implementing this, whatnot. It's just a cave or something. The cave. I mean, I guess the cave kind of works. I don't mind the cave very much. You kind of get that, like, going deeper vibe of the theme, but also, like, it's not so basic, and it, you know, that is kind of the entire point of the game, is the cave itself. It's short, sweet, and there's a lot. Yeah, it does. I think I like that. I like the cave. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the cave. So I could probably, honestly, just use, like, the painting of the cave entrance for a home screen, honestly. So I don't have to, like, create an entire second one, like, just add some text to it and whatnot. And then, like, the entire rest of it is just kind of gonna be doing text boxes, finagling paragraph sizes, you know. I still gotta figure out how to do you know, the things, you know, the technical term of the things. Figuring out music, but I was planning to do that off stream anyways, just because there's gonna be a lot of, like, listening to 3 seconds of music and then, like, shutting it off and then da-da-da-da blah blah blah, you know. So, yeah. So yeah, I think I might end the stream here and just kind of finish the rest of it up off, you know, stream. And then, you know, that way people who want to play it aren't going to see everything, especially since the monsters aren't even implemented yet, and that's going to be the spooky part. Yeah. That way these streams aren't totally 100% spoilery. The spooky part is you. Psh, I'm not spooky. Boop. Where's the chair? There it is. Go away, chair. You're not needed right now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Like, for everyone else who still wants to, like, chat or whatever, I'm gonna still be working for the next, like, 20 hours, because that's about how much time I have left for, the thing. So, I'll be up for a while still, I'll be on Discord, but I think for now, I'm gonna end the stream. So, thank you guys for everyone who, you know, popped by and hung out for a little while, or for the entire while, or what have you and whatnot, and, I guess keep an eye out for the game link once it's done and out and whatnot. I'll post it, you know, it'll be out within 20 hours, so, yeah. Alright. And alright, yeah. I'm gonna go finish up, and I'll see you guys probably next week at stream. Next week for stream. Obviously, there's gonna be videos, as per usual, but, like, you know. Anyways, bye!